Good morning, good evening, parents from whichever part of the world you are hearing us. This is a warm welcome from Women in Business International Dubai. And there are three more experts with me. Today we are going to talk about 0 to 7 years parenting. So I have Priti Shah with me who would be taking you through what are the skills. Yes, parents, what are the skills you can work with your children 0 to 7 years? And I have Usha Sarda who would be talking about discipline. I know discipline is the most important thing which you are dealing right now. And I have Preeti. See, 0 to 7 years, it is the foundation of any human being. Whether it is here Naheed, whether it is Preeti, Usha, Radhika, we as Burj Khalifa, our foundation was laid as human beings, 0 to 7 years. So we have Radhika with us, who is an handwriting expert. And let me tell you, she's so much like appreciated by parents because handwriting is the first impression for any human being. And I had somebody like Radhika. That is why I have good handwriting. So, Preeti, did you have somebody like Radhika in your life? A teacher who really encouraged you?
Absolutely. My mother was very, very particular about our writing.
So, friends, as Preeti shared, mother is the main parent, the first school of a child. So, here, all mothers, even fathers who are hearing us, it is a very important session. Please stay here. Please stay here. So, Usha, what is your experience about any of your teacher?
Teachers are the foundation of our learning. Teachers
Yes,
are the foundation. From you learn a lot from your teachers and your parents. You are
yes,
what they are actually.
beautiful. You are so right. So, how about starting this expert discussion and your valuable golden nuggets, which you are going to share today, with a song? It is a noun song. See, when we have to teach children, like the teaching has to be really fun so that children are interested. The studies have to be very interesting, and the person who is teaching has to be interesting also. And here, my invitation is we all are giving you a sort of feel for just a minute, but the feel is of being a crazy parent, happy parent, excited parent, because crazy is equal to being alive. You can write this, my friends. Being crazy is being alive. So, are you all ready? I hope the music works and we all enjoy this moment together, making memories for a lifetime. So, yes, I hope you can hear the song.
A noun names a person, maybe someone that you know in your family or community. It could be anybody or anyone, someone in the world or an occupation. Words like boy, girl, brother and sister, husband, wife, friend, or a neighbor, doctor, lawyer, teacher, astronaut. Come on, everybody, now show me what you got. Yeah!
The music is gone now.
Thank you, everybody. I don't know how audible we were, but we had a strong message, four of us. Energy is equal to parenting. 0 to 7 years. The one thing which you require is energy. You have to match the energy of your child, because 0 to 7 years is high energy, 100% brain cells working. So, parents, you need to update and upgrade. So, over to you, Preeti. What's okay, Preeti? I would choose you a bit later. So, we will start with Usha. Usha, tell us, because discipline is something. First, I will come to you. Yeah, can you share what are your golden nuggets today? Over to you, Usha. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Naheed. Thank you, Women in Business International, for giving me this opportunity to come over here and speak. So disciplining is something we as parents want to discipline our child. It is our responsibility. And discipline is a very good pillar of life for us to be successful, to be happy. Discipline is everywhere. Discipline is required everywhere. So today I'm not going to speak about how to discipline. I guess we all are experts. We all know how to discipline. I will just speak about disciplining, what happens when we discipline too much. I'll be speaking today two golden nuggets, two languages that we use to discipline. So I'm just inviting Radhika, Naheed, and Priti. So when we are disciplining our child or our students, what do we say them? Which words we use? Can you
Don't
guys
do
tell?
this.
So don't
This
do
is
this.
For
not
me, I
correct.
will never. For me, I will never use the word no, because that's the first thing I've learned. I will always make their energy go the other way. The moment you say no, you end up telling the child to go ahead and do it. It's very simple. If
Absolutely.
I say don't think of a pink elephant, you are going to think of a pink elephant,
Yeah. Preeti has
Yeah.
right?
already told what I wanted to say.
Oh,
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Thank you so much. And what about the second one? You're absolutely right, Preeti. Don't is the one thing which we say. And how about the second thing? What is the other thing we say?
See, at all time, generally, as parents, listen to us. I say you do. I say you do. And
Yes.
this is Indian parenting. So, not
Yeah.
making anybody wrong, you are right. And
Yes.
you are here to give us something, how we can come out of it.
Yes. So what you said is listen to us. So the word that we use is you should do this. You must do this. You should do. There is nothing wrong in saying don't. You if you don't want them to do, there's nothing wrong. However, the usage of the word can be changed, and there's nothing wrong in should also. I mean, telling them what should be done. But then let's understand what the implied meaning of these words are. Like what Preeti said, don't think of a pink elephant. I invite all of you to please do not think of pink elephant. Who are there live over here? Please don't think of pink elephant. So what is happening? Radhika, I'll ask you. Please don't
Pink
think of
elephant. Pink,
pink
one
elephant is
pink, two
coming,
pink,
right?
10, 100
And then
pink
you are
elephants all
doing.
around us.
Yes. So our mind does not understand, does not conceive the word don't or no. Even if we say don't do this, mind will actually do that. So how many times do we say our child, don't watch TV, don't watch laptop, do not eat junk food, do not do that. So as Preeti rightly said, instead of saying not doing, tell them what to do. Again, I'm saying you should not allow them to eat junk food, but the way of saying matters a lot. For example, if you're asking if your child is if doing some sports activity, and if we say him do not look here and there, then he will look here and there. But if we say focus on your running, focus on your race, the focus will be on the race. I'll give one classic example. There are in western countries where they are doing snowboarding between the mountains, so there are trees and they have to snow like this. So the coach doesn't say them don't look at the tree, the coach says them look at the snow. If they will look at the tree, they will dash into the tree, because they snow like this between the trees. They're skating like this on the snow between the trees. So the coach says, look at the snow and accordingly skate. So that is the importance of don't. So do not use don't. Rather, I would say use other words. Rather, tell them what you should be doing. The second word I said was should. Now, what happens? If I say you should do this, you must do this, should creates pressure. Too much pressure means pressure cooker. Fat jayega. It will blow away. If we are pressuring too much, end of the day, the child doesn't listen. He does not do. So instead of saying should, maybe tell him to do it in a nice way, or set a pattern in the house. For example, if you want your child to read storybooks, so instead of saying you must read storybooks every day, you read with the child. Form that, give that environment. So instead of using the word should, just directly say it in a nice way, and make it a habit, make it the pattern, because the child follows what we do, and they follow the pattern. So these are the two things I wanted to say.
Wow, you
And
gave
well said.
a punch, I think. Parents, you can write this. Children don't listen, they see and they do. That is what's so much. Very good, very good. I loved it. Over to you, Radhika. Radhika, why do you think handwriting, and what do you do? What magic do you do? Please share with all the parents so that parents connect with you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks a lot, Wib, and all of you here to have me here. And it's so wonderful to be talking to all of you. And the first thing is what I'd like to tell parents and children, if they're listening, is that handwriting is an imprint of your inner self. So, though in this digital age when everything is going digital, laptop, they have their, magnetic tip pens, everything is digital. And many schools also do not require children to write, they want to type out everything. But still, writing is the most important thing because it lets your inner feelings out. See, even if you spend 100 dirhams or $1,000 and buy a gift, it would not be equivalent to just writing I love you or I miss you or happy birthday. When you receive that in a piece of paper, it may be a broken handwriting, but if you receive that from your kid or from your spouse or from your siblings, that the immense happiness that that piece of paper gives, nothing else can replace. And that is why though we have so much of digitalization, still handwriting is the most important thing. And handwriting reflects your personality. So it is always good to have a good handwriting. Likewise, if you're ready for this, getting ready for the show, or you're going for a birthday party, you will get ready tip top, and with all your hair dressed, your proper clothes. You're not going to wake up from bed with your pajama and walk to the party. So the same way, when you are going to have so much importance for your outer self, you have to have a lot of importance for your inner self as well. So good handwriting is a very, very vital, important thing for all children. And there is something that many of us don't know, that your personality can be streamlined to a very positive, a very, wonderful way by good handwriting. See, a simple example: when you're very angry, Preeti, isn't it? When you're angry, and if we ask you to make a list of something, you're just going to scribble. But
True.
on the contrary, when you say that you're going to write something for, say, the most loved person in your life, you're going to write a few words for them, then it's going to be full of emotion, full of love. You're going to have the perfect strokes. Now,
True.
we all know that because of our emotions, we change our writing, but it is also reversible. By learning to write nicely, you can always learn to think positively. So there have been a lot of cases where even severe depression, kids, adults have been able to correct themselves, better themselves by improving their handwriting. So this is a very important thing for all of us, be it kids or adults. And many parents always they realize that handwriting is something when kids are in, like, grade 8, grade 10. So but that is not the truth. Handwriting preparations for good handwriting begins at year 1. So that is when we should start focusing on how we have to write well, how to prepare our child to write well. So I have 2 points here. 2 activities for kids who have to, which will enhance their writing going forward. Both of them are very simple, very easy activities. All of us would know it. And, the first thing is drawing, coloring. It's a very, very, very simple thing, but it's very effective. When you ask your child to color, first thing, motor skills, fine motor skills develop, and the child learns to sit in one place. Now, I think all parents will agree with me. The first issue they're facing is, my child is not ready to sit in one place, very distracted, no concentration. Now, what we have to do when the child learns to sit, basically, first we have few activities like, playing with beads and, playing with clay, sand, knead the dough. These things strengthen our fingers. So up to age 3, these are the activities that we need to make our children do. And with this, what happens? One more thing is, when we do such things, there is a very strong bondage that gets built between the parent and the child, which plays a very key role when the children, reach their teens. Because if you don't have the bondage now, you are not going to bond with your child. The child will not bond with you when it's a teenager. So you need to put the foundation right now. So these are the activities that you need to do. You need, see, if you're a working parent, yeah, fine. Most of us are working parents. We don't have time to be around with our children all the time. But yeah, take half an hour out. Half an hour is enough to bond with your child. Excellent bonding activities you have. As a family, you all can play with jigsaw puzzles. All these things help in finger development, strengthening of fingers, motor skills development. So, and always use color pencils for coloring, not crayons, because crayons have a thick tip. So the child would not know how to place the pencil properly. And yeah, let me show you. Parents, I want you to just make a note. Always the child should hold the pencil in 2 fingers, the thumb and the pointing finger, and place the middle finger below. I think I'm making it clear. And at the starting of the colored part. So this is the perfect way to hold. The kid has to sit upright with the elbow on the desk and start writing. So from the beginning, these are very small things, and all of us do it. Even uneducated parents would be able to do this. You don't have to have a qualified degree to teach the child how to use the pencil. So this is what you need to do. And coloring slowly improves concentration, color coordination, and when you're communicating with the child, language development, enriching your language, your bondage. All these things happen over a simple coloring class, a simple drawing class. So this is one beautiful activity which all of us can do, and it is very economical. A sheet of paper and a pack of colors is all what you need.
Thank you, Radhika. Such brilliant tips. And yes, we are running this time, and I will quickly go to Preeti. And first, I will say, Radhika, you gave a formula for 0 to 7 years. You gave a formula, 80% connection and 20% what I'm reminded, correction. So 80% connection, bonding. Great. Over to you, Preeti. What skills do we develop with these young, very small children, their foundation years? Over to you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone, and I won't individually go thanking everyone I began my journey with, but let's get to the point. I run a small center called the Blue Umbrella, and we do skills. We do all kinds of skills, beginning from fine motor, gross motor. So a lot what Radhika says is what we do. We begin from 0 to, I've got very old kids also coming to the center. Why are skills important? The first thing a parent wants is, my child doesn't talk. My child doesn't do this. My child doesn't want to write. He doesn't want to. There are always he doesn't want to, and you want to work on the things which are challenging for the child. Instead, work with the child what he loves. Your child loves to play ball with him. Your child loves to play, so work on their strengths rather than working on their weaknesses. That's the first code I tell everyone. If you work on a weakness and you say, oh, my child doesn't write, let me put him for a handwriting class, chances of him getting aversion to that is even higher. For them
Yes.
to love something, you have to begin with something that they enjoy. And so that should be 80% of what you're doing, and 20% should be what you want to teach them new. Introduce it slowly. Slowly, you'll realize it becomes part of it. Not only do we do, okay, so you can see that's part of my center. We do a lot of outdoor work. These are children. I work with a lot of special needs children. This is part of the grid you can see. The grid is how to make a coordination. What is your east, west, north, south? So directions. Every little skill that we work on begins from the level of the child. The child may be 10 and he may be a very average child. Begin from that level and make the child grow slowly, slowly. Don't try to say, oh, he's in grade 6, I need him to do ABC. Or he's, okay, 7-year-old, he's in grade 2. Work with your child's strengths, work with everything which begins from their foundation. Let them be happy. Let the education be, your skill be something that they enjoy and they want to work on. You know, whether it's writing, whether it's reading skills. Even I can't remember whether Usha said it. Usha, I think, said it. That spend time, bonding. The best thing is go into bed with your child and read a small paragraph. Those are memories which today my 20-year-olds also remember those days. So, you know, when you have had that bond, the physical touch, the little hug, if he's upset, listen to him. The skill which more than the children, the parent needs to learn is listening. Don't keep saying and saying, oh, I'm busy, come back later. No, that 2 minutes of just saying, yes, my darling, what's hurting you? Or listen to them, and you will have crossed a big battle. Because when they get your attention, as an adult, we want attention. So this is a child. If you give that attention to that child, everything will be fine. Don't get into a rat race. Everything is fine. It's the best that way.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say.
Thank you. I would be coming back to you again for 1 minute message again. And Usha, I have to play some details about you. So friends, can you please write? Preeti said something, a valuable training, golden nugget she gave all of you. Human beings are born not to listen. So listening is a skill and parenting is a skill. I'm a product of my mentors, as these experts are. They have learned their mentors, and this is a time to really pay our gratitude to our mentors for our learnings, and to Women in Business International, who is, because of them, because of this organization, because of these founders, because of we all members as a team, this is reaching out to thousands and thousands of parents who are learning now sitting at their home. You can learn from your sitting in your couches. How beautifully this learning is going there, and we would be doing this again and again and again. And I have actually, you can see here the Instagram, links, handles of the experts. So you can always reach out to them. We are available. We are for you. We would love to serve you. So friends, I started my journey like studying all education because I came from an entirely different background from Maria Montessori Institute, London. So I got that early childhood diploma from there, as I was starting Smartnatives International Kindergarten School to solve my own problem, my 3-year-old son and 1-year-old daughter. So friends, 14 years, in fact, 15th year is running, like being with parents. I can share with you all the experts. What they said is absolutely right. And I will not take much of your time, friends, but it is all your finger imprints which are connected to your brain. So you don't know whether you are a apple tree, mango tree. Here I would love you to get this. Apple, mango, orange, pomegranate, papaya, banana, guava, pineapple, custard apple, cherry, chiku, grapes, mulberry, and so on. I can have said right now 35, 40 fruits. So who are you and who is your child? So this is the right moment. I want to share with you that don't hesitate to contact any counselor who can give the 8 multiple intelligence of your child, and then you select the activities based on this, the linguistic intelligence, as you are seeing here, writing, talking, telling stories, poems, the spatial intelligence, solving, and the musical intelligence, the writing skills. Also, we need to check. And of course, we need to develop more of the strength, the fine motor. First, we need to just check. How extrovert the child is, how introvert the child is, how nature loving the child is. And here you will see all the brain lobes. You can take a screenshot of this. Everything is regulated by your body is regulated by your brain. And the brain functioning, see, the not making anybody wrong, but the present education system is working on more logical human beings. Like the left brain is being used a lot. And I would love to say on this live session that the right brain is needing physiotherapy, my dear friends. The color, the art, which my friend Radhika was speaking, the skills, creativity, discipline. So, my dear friends, this is the right time that we concentrate also on the right brain. Now, how do we do it? This all can be measured, and people who would love to know more, because there's a lot. You need to know your IQ, CQ, EQ, your adversity quotient. In COVID times, AQ was important. So reach out to us, because we have given you just a gist of our expertise. And all the experts what they were talking is really important for your child right now, because this is the foundation age. So friends, I would now go to Usha. Usha, can you tell me little, can you share about yourself, please?
Hi, so I have done my MBA in finance, BS in computer science. I worked as a software engineer, as a teacher, as well as a. Can you just go to the first slide? Uh, and also as a finance professional. However, since last 6 to 7 years, I am working as a trainer and a mindset coach. So in coaching, I do, yeah, you can go to the second slide. I help people to achieve their goals by overcoming their obstacles and attaining right mindset. I use various tools in this. And in training, I do a lot of corporate trainings and personal trainings as well. And in trainings, I do many soft skills like communication skills, NLP trainings, uh, time management, and emotion management. All these trainings I do. That's in the next page, Naheed. There's one more page. Yeah, these are the trainings that I do, and also goal setting. Yeah, great. Thank you. Nahid, you're on mute.
Friends, we all have taken license from this organization because we are into serious work and business, and we are doing legally looking for a long-term association with our clients. And we are happy to serve you, and we would love to receive your DMs. I want each one of you to share your experience with WIB. And why did you take this license? Yeah, Preeti, over to you, then Radhika, then Usha. Just 30 seconds each. Thank you.
Okay, so I had a brilliant experience with Grace. She was very helpful. I needed the license. I wanted to start something small. I got into teaching recently. I wanted to get into working with special needs. So, and they were very helpful. They found out, made it very easy for me to get my license. So I wanted it to be legal. I wanted it to work from my space. So it was just perfect for me. Radhika.
Yeah, I'm one of the core members of WIB, so I was there from when WIB started, and I had my own license, and it's been a wonderful journey. Met a lot of people, and I could really expand myself, help more people, and get help from many people, get to know more like-minded people, and it's always wonderful to be aware and holding hands with women who are working for empowerment of themselves and other women. So that's what WIB is about.
Yeah, Usha.
Web is a very good platform. As Preeti rightly said, Grace is very helpful. She will really guide you very well and make things very easy for you. And this community is also very powerful. Everything is all about community. If we are together, then we can go far. If we are alone, we can only go fast. So I love this community, very good community, and like-minded people, as what Radhika said. So it's amazing platform. So if you're looking for license, you can definitely consider Web. Thank you.
Yeah, this is so powerful because see, you need to experience this. That this is not saying, this is really an experience here. Because when the admin is actually full of love, help, and supporting Rita and Grace, so our huge gratitude to you that you are really binding us all together. And these all, we all like being here as experts is just coming because of WIB. And friends, thank you so much who are stopping here, who are listening to us. I'm really grateful to you because you guys are amazing. You are awesome parents and we love you. We would love to hear from you. Contact Preeti for skill development. Contact Radhika for handwriting. She showed so many colors, my dear friends. And how about disciplining your child? And here, this is three of us from 0 to 7 years parenting. It's so exciting, it's all energy. And one line message by each one of you, then I will close. First Preeti, then Radhika, then Usha. Thank you.
Enjoy your children, you'll enjoy your life.
Whatever you do, do it with smile and from your heart.
It's all about connection, be it your child or the community.